Welcome back to a casted game of Age of Mythology Retold. Today we've got two of the top players on the ladder. We've got here in the color blue, Kimo is going to be playing as Set for the Egyptians. Starting off there on his granary, of course going to be going around with that priest, probably converting and bringing back some wild animals of Set. And his opponent on the other side will be no one other than JSS.Grass playing Loki. Loki has been really popular in the latest patch. I've actually been taking a look at some of the stats. I actually published some of the latest stats on our AOM.gg. You can check out link down in the description. But adding more stats to the website every day. And Loki coming up pretty high in the win rates recently. So kind of been impressed. I was playing a little Loki myself this week. So maybe we'll do a Loki guide soon. I don't know. Loki's just so cool. Such a good god. We've got 3 villagers, the opening villagers on the food, and then he went for 2 villagers on gold. When I say 2 villagers, we got dwarf, right? And then 2 on wood. So some players decide to not do an ox cart. You can technically like split this between here and share it, right? And depending on the matchups, but it's kind of like, do you want to depend on having a tree line that's next to your gold and stuff to mess up your build order? So a lot of times you see stuff like this. Players just go for like, hey, let's get all 3 ox carts in the first age. You see 2 dwarfs there on the gold. So that's going to be the setting here. The map today is going to be a watering hole. Features some of these nice choke points in the middle that you can possibly wall up. You can see here today we got 1 there, 1 here, and then 2 in the middle. So yeah, very much some nice choke points. There's a priest starting to convert a rhino into rhino set. You can see 375 food. The full-fledged rhino is 500, so you lose a little bit of the food when you convert, but for the safe food you get bring back home, certainly really nice. Now, I've seen a lot of comments saying, Fitz, can you show the relics at the beginning of the game? So I'm going to try to do that. Let me know if you like it when I call out these details, or if there's any other little things that, you know, you'd like to see. Say something nice, and then let me know if there's something else you'd like to see. I always like hearing some feedback. So we got first here, Ship of Fingernails. Provides a small trickle of food. That's pretty nice, 1.5 food. Over here we got Myth Units Cost Less Favor, 20% less. That's a nice one as well. On each other is kind of like a side of the map. We've got increased villager hit points, 40%. That'll help against raids. And we've got heroes do more damage to Myth Units. So I would say, as far as maps go, these are some pretty nice relics. Sometimes there's, like, I think one of the, if I really want to do a relic tier list, but I think one of my lowest on the relic tier list would be like houses get more hit points. Like, that is very low on my priorities typically. Like, I build houses as walls, but I don't really expect them to wall out the enemy. Like, if I want a real wall, like, that ain't it. But I think those are pretty good ones. Food trickles, myth unit discounts, some nice stuff there. Okay, Kimo down here building a temple. Now, I believe Kimo is an Egyptian main, maybe even a Set main. I've seen a lot of his games playing Set. I might have mistaken. I might be thinking of someone else, but either way, a lot of players have been playing Set in addition to, we're seeing the Loki as well. We've got Ta coming out here, which is interesting. Going to be giving, of course, that Wadjet, as well as some nice upgrades for Shadoof, which gives you your cheaper farms, but typically you don't see a lot of farming on a Set because they need their animals a set. But probably going for some of those upgrades. I would imagine we're going to see some kind of fast heroic, maybe even fast mythic. It's been a lot of very popular out of the Egyptians these days. I feel like ladder lately has felt like to me like it's speedrunning Mythic Age every game. I feel like if I'm not like aging up, I'm losing, because it's like your enemy ages up with Mythic, boom, you get hit with the new Myth Unit or God Power. It certainly feels very powerful, and of course they've got counters, but man, you better have your build order down pat if you're trying to do an Age 2 rush against some of these fast heroics that have been coming in. Not to mention like choke point maps like this. Like, you're gonna good luck sieging through this as Egyptians early on. Okay, we've got a troll here for Seti, which will be the age up from Grass. And what's he putting down? What is that? That's going to be a Great Hall. He's going to build towards the front, kind of start to create more choke points there. So that Great Hall, he could either train some heroes out, make some more Herser, which of course are very nice for Loki for spawning in those myth units. He's going to go for 2 of them. Or he's going to make some cav. I kind of imagine we'll see a cav opening. If you commit too hard into just the Herser here against Egyptians, they make the Axemen, which counter them very well. Now you see him with the barracks. I would imagine we'll see a few Axemen potentially. He could even go for Spearmen as maybe the best mainline unit you have for the Egyptians as far as just speed. Rhino's over there just kind of scouting things out, getting a lay of the land. He sees the double Great Hall and kind of get some ideas. Now, We said he might be going for fast heroic. That is not going to be the case here. Or at least he's doing a 2 TC fast heroic if he has. Second town center going down, getting that pretty easily. No really threat there. Now with Loki, investing in the double Great Hall, this kind of posturing that there's going to be a lot of raiding going on, and that's in fact what we're seeing. We're going to see some raiding calf being trained, not going for his own second TC. So he's going to be going for some early harassment. Okay. Down here on the west side, going up to the Gazelle. Now we have the second town center online. You see the Wadjet getting involved with the troll. Who's going to win that one? Rhino's even playing little games. Oh, takes him out. Little micro here. He could heal that up with the Pharaoh. That's very huge. Using the Rhino as a set. Often you're just seeing those for being food, but he's getting his head in the game here with the Rhinos. They're contributing. Oh, this Wadjet's going to die. I can see it. Kimo, get him back. Get him back. Oh boy, Terry put him in reverse. He did make a spearman, as I kind of predicted he might. You just know that there's raiding cav are coming, and he got the upgrade early on. You see the little like green on them there? That's because they've got the serpent spear, which is the special upgrade. Can we not see it? I thought we'd be able to see it. Maybe it's down here. Oh, you know what it is? I had to change perspective. No. What the heck? Okay, well, I don't know where it is, but he's got it. Serpent Spear, so he does damage every time with his bad boys. I don't know why they like have the option to hide the stats. That's really, maybe you just get super overwhelmed by percentages. It's really weird. Does anybody turn this off? Like anyone just out here looking like this? I guess you just know the base attack if you don't care about anything else, but yeah, kind of interesting that they do that. I hope we get some new upgrades for the caster UI. I just realized I'm in the wrong scene as you're seeing my friends pop up on Steam. But I did one other cast where I had to I was sharing screen rather than do my full screen, and someone's like, "Bro, you didn't even turn your Steam overlay off." Like it really bothered him. Really, some people it gets them. I think I should just add those little details because then I just get like 10 times the comments. That's like great traction for videos. It's either that or me mispronouncing things. I think I've been getting better at it. We've been working. It's definitely getting better as we go. Not perfect. One of the little rows of houses back here. Nice. I think that tree line. Can you get through there? He can. Oh, that stinks. You kind of feel like there'd be a house right there. Has Kimo scouted that? He might have assumed it was a complete forest, which I might have as well. Oh man, that really stinks. So this is going to cause problems. We got Herser and Raiding Cav in the background, running on in. Oh, he uses the spy on the Pharaoh. Really want to keep an eye on that Pharaoh. Interesting spot for the spy. I might have put it on the villagers, but I'm hesitant a lot of times to put my spy on a military unit just because you're probably going to kill it. But I guess the Pharaoh, he's the leader of the Egyptians. It's good to have a spy on the inside of the Egyptians. He's able to heal that Wadjet up, by the way. So getting a lot of extra value out of this. A very nice defensive myth unit. It's always good to have a defensive myth unit that is ranged. It'd be nice. Yeah, he doesn't really want to take this engagement, though the Spearman would be decent against the Raiding Cav. The Herser probably gonna do pretty well. Oh, we're gonna get a free hit there. Kind of out of position. I'm not sure he wanted to take this fight so early, but he did. This might be a cleanup by the Norse. Let's see. There's a number of Spearmen now. Let's see what happens. I think most of the Herser are down. Still a few of them. I wish we had some graphs for like military destruction value or something. Would be nice to see. But he holds it. You know, it probably, honestly, the Serpent Spear adding a lot of extra attack here. I think he's got it. Hopefully I didn't misspeak on that. I thought I saw green earlier. Am I wrong? Let's see. You know what? I totally lied about that before. Because that's, I'm pretty sure that's when you have to go up with the snakes. Yeah, he doesn't have that. Right? Boy, now I'm second guessing. Hold on, we're going to go look at this bad boy. Yeah. He had to go over here to get the Serpent Spear. I swear I saw green. You know what it was? It was the Wadjet. He was taking some shots, hit some green, so. Hopefully we got a bunch of comments down. Go put yourself an LOL on the comments below that are like, they don't have Serpent Spear. Nobody even corrected me in Twitch chat. They're like, yep, sounds right, FitzBro. I shouldn't even told you. I should have stuck to my guns. That's probably why we couldn't find the upgrade, huh? Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. I'm pretty sure it shows it like down in the bottom right when they have it. Or at least when you click this, I think it shows like here. I don't play Egypt. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. Okay, by the way, we have age 3. Grass is now in the 3rd age. He's got flaming weapons. We see Nephthys being the age up here for Set. Probably one of the best Egyptian heroic minor gods you can go for. A lot of Hersir. Now, in case you're not very familiar with the Norse, particularly Loki, basically there's like a hidden ticker, and as they're doing damage, particularly with the Hersir, they're basically building up this jar, and once the jar gets full, a myth unit pops out. Any Norse myth unit will pop out the front line, which is pretty cool special bonus. And it doesn't even have to be a myth unit that you've reached. Right there, there he is. He knew we were talking about. Great demonstration. There you go. YouTube short right there. Troll coming on out from nowhere. Now that resets, and he'll start gaining up some more favor as he does damage. So kind of in your, to use that civ bonus, you want to be fighting, right? A nice pick off there on the villager. That was really crazy. He was there at the exact moment. We're seeing a number of axemen in here with the spearmen. Nephthys about done. Might be wondering, what's that red stuff around the barracks, FitzBro? Well, that sets unique bonus. Their monuments will make it so that nearby buildings, nearby barracks, and strongholds get a reduced cost of training. So cheaper units would set when you build around your monuments, which is really nice. What is this? We got a kraken. What the hey? So there is water on. It's watering hole. There's water. And you do actually see docks a fair bit of time. He's going to use a transport ship. A nice little sneak attack here, but there's going to be a Migdal there. And oftentimes this will happen. If you're the one turtling back, your opponent might kind of surround you, make docks, make siege ships, all kinds of things to harass you. And there he goes, going across the water. Egypt might have thought they were safe here from attack, but not going to be the case. He does have a Migdal stronghold, though. Should be able to dish out a lot of damage. With his army, should be able to defend this, but his army is out of position right now. They're under Town Center fire as well. Town Center and Migdal fire. Let's see what happens here. We've got the Scorpion going in. Flaming weapons is used, though. And at the same time, we've got the Ancestors used. So we got a lot of going on here. We got the Kraken kind of chilling on the water side, kind of seeing what's going on. We got Ancestors running around. We've got the flaming weapons for the Norse, but looks like Norse losing all his units. Egypt with an easy hold. That does not feel good if you are playing as Grass. He just put his entire army. He thought he was being cute with the transport ship and everything. And let's see, does he have line of sight? Like, did he see this coming? Let's see what we can see. He may have saw that when it was on the way. Quite possibly. That's why he even dropped that there. So very nice hold there. We're now seeing some chariots added into the mix. Grass probably gonna be scared. Probably backing up a little bit. Looks like he's maybe gonna try to go for some raiding to distract his opponent, but he's not gonna be able to hold this front line. Here comes the Egyptian army. Got Ancestors as well. He can see where they are thanks to the Pharaoh. But yeah, a little bit of miscalculation on his part. A bit of a military blunder. Okay, and right now we've got we got a house gonna be going down. I'm surprised he's not committing to killing a few of these things, just kind of posturing his army around. Got a baboon is set, chilling here. The water. Okay, so he's gonna be turtling up. Can Grass hold this? We got Scorpion Man on the front line. If I were set, I'd be doing, I think what I'd be doing right now is being like, okay, I just crushed my opponent in a fight. Let's go Mythic Age. A lot of times you get in this situation where you go out and go for a big attack, and then maybe it doesn't work out, and then you're like, you lost your advantage. We'll see what happens here as the dust settles. We got the Healing Spring really helping Grass out quite a bit, and I think you're going to see a little bit of exactly what I mentioned here. You know, Kimo is sitting here in a great spot, right? He just wiped his opponent's army, has a big army, can do something with it, but he comes out here, isn't able to get any value, loses his whole army, and kind of now the momentum completely shifts back the other way. He could have said, hold on a second, I've got this army, let's just go to Mythic, hit him with the Mythic Age, God Power, some Myth units. Boy. And you know, it's easy for me to say this right now, and you know why I know this? Because this is like my biggest weakness on ladder. I get so excited when I win a fight, and it's like, let's go finish him. And it's like, no, you should just wait, sit back, go to Mythic Age. But these guys, they're the pros, so let's see what we got. A lot of chariot archers back there. Pretty decent range out of these guys. 20 range. So even though they're not technically good against Cav, They're doing all right in big enough numbers. And he might have lost his infantry army. Maybe, you know what? It was a calculated move, right? He wanted to lose his infantry so he could train more chariots. What if that was totally it, right? He is popped out. That's big brain, right? That was his plan. Wipe my army. I'm going to trade it for some chariots. That's what we see going on. He's also just right now queuing up fortified town centers, which will give him additional population from each town center. He's got a battle boar on the back line. Does he have any heroes in there? I'm not seeing any. Those battle boars could kind of help if he gets a few of those. Looks like he's trying to train priests, but he's housed right now, so that ain't going to happen. He is taking additional settlements, so that's going to help out. Currently just kind of roaming the plains with the chariots, taking out any units that are spawning is, I think, his goal. Going to get surrounded, though, here by the Norse army. I don't know about this one. Chariots, nicer kiting in a lot of situations. Battle boar are going to be running in. Oh, it's shifting sands! Where did they go? Where'd they go? I think I saw right there. Wow. Great use of shifting sands. Love it. I was like, oh my god, Grass is about to get a complete surround on this. But now Grass has kind of showed his hand a little bit. I don't know if that was Kimo's plan all along, or if that was the button. But it might have been. Do you guys like it when I use my button? It tickles some people. Family friendly around here. Okay, what's going on here? We got the Kraken versus Leviathan. Man, Leviathan not looking half bad here. Kraken getting nommed on. Look, oh my gosh, a Mythionit battle. I don't know, that might have to be the thumbnail right there. I don't know, that's kind of interesting. Unique, to say the least. Okay, so we see the front line for the Egyptians getting wiped out right now. A nice, diverse army composition out of the Norse. A lot of battle boar. It's gonna cause some issues. He's trying to make some siege works. Ain't gonna need that. Oh, spawning in Mythionits as we speak. Is that a rock giant? It is. We got a rock giant. Kimo. And, a little bit of pickle. No shifting sands to save him here. Oh boy. Trying to kite back. He's done a good job of it. He's basically shooting and scooting. Taking some shots. Pharaoh gonna be working on that rock giant. Pharaoh very effective at taking down a rock giant. There he goes. He can now start working on the battle boards with that Pharaoh. Yeah, you'd think you'd see maybe Grass focus down that Pharaoh. He is starting to get on top of him now. Will Kimo hold this? He is looking like he might. A lot of throwing axemen still. Down goes the Pharaoh, though. He's battle boar. Pretty resilient. Look at this. And they last for a long time. There's also 2 Dragger on the back line, dishing out a lot of extra damage. Okay, Rock Giant takes it. Oh, it doesn't matter. That's a troll. Okay, Egyptian army getting cleaned up. A lot of Mythionits here for Loki. You're kind of seeing what makes Loki so awesome. Like, just the pure, like, extra units you get during a fight is amazing. And Mythionit's always amazing in this game. But, like, also the diversity of your unit composition. You've got battle boars, he's got trolls, he's got mountain giants, or rock giant, whatever they're called, rock giants. And we had Kimo go up to the Mythic Age with Toth. Meteor Strike coming in, and Grass taps out. That was all it took. He said, oh no, that's it for me. Gets hit with 1 meteor. Oh man, he had a pretty good fight there, but I think he just felt like the momentum was going against him. And looking at the score, you can see Kimo had really started to pull away. Not a super huge battle to end the game. I guess it was a rather large battle, a lot of Mythionits. But for Grass, not going to be winning. Kimo going to be walking away with the victory. I think the defining moment, by the way, there's the turtle. Look at that thing. I think the defining moment was when Grass went he crossed the water with the little backdoor transport ship and got completely obliterated here by the riverside. The battle of Kimo's Migdal stronghold, I think, really bit him, and Kimo was able to just kind of hold on to the advantage from there. Very nice shifting sands. Just when I thought, like, oh crap, this isn't going so well. Shifting sands went nice, and then of course we see kind of in the game the skip up to the Mythic Age. That always is typically kind of get yourself there at the finish line. Yeah, you can kind of see the military graph here of both these players as they threw their armies against each other. There goes the Norse army twice. We can see the Egyptian army going down as well. But with that, guys, that is going to be our casted game for today. So I hope you enjoyed this cast. If you did, consider subscribing to the channel. You can leave me a comment down below. I also got linked to all my socials down in the Discord. Down in the comments. Join the Discord and come have some fun. Talk about these different civs with us in the Discord, and let me know some of your crazy strategies as well. Hope you enjoyed the cast, and thank you so much for watching. We will see you in the next one.